During your stay at the President's Club in Monterey, we promised you a yearbook. Well, we've expanded that idea into this video album, which tries to capture some of the highlights and the spirit of our time together in Monterey. Now, this album is just one way of showing you how much we appreciated your accomplishments during 1986, and I hope you enjoy it. I was pleased to meet each of you and hear of the many exciting and innovative sales efforts going on around the world. Now, I'll be hosting the 1987 President's Club at Palm Springs, California, on the 8th, 9th, and 10th of December. I hope to see each of you there.
I'm Robin Lee, one of the hosts for the first annual President's Club. We're here in Monterey, California to honor HP's top 100 sales professionals from around the world.
As everyone will recall, Monterey, California was the ideal setting for the first gathering of Hewlett-Packard's President's Club. The weather was great, and so was the scenery. The 100 honored guests, their spouses and friends, checked in at the Monterey Plaza Hotel for the three-day event. That first night, everyone gathered at a reception and buffet. They were welcomed by Dick Alberding.
My name is Dick Alberding. For those of you that I haven't met, and I apologize for my wife and I not being as aggressive in getting around to say hello to everyone, but there are a lot of you, fortunately, to say the least. Marilyn, my wife, and I have the pleasure of extending the first of many warm welcomings that you will be receiving during the next few days to this very prestigious President's Club event.
That evening, the crowd went out on the town for dinner at several different restaurants, and it was a most enjoyable evening. The next morning, the members of the President's Club were treated to a continental breakfast and welcomed once again by Dick Alberding.
Well, it's my pleasure to officially open the 1986 President Club meeting, and of course extend to you your second warm and personal welcome, and at the same time congratulate you again for the second time personally for the outstanding job that you did in 1986. I thought you might like to gain a slight grasp of the personality of you as a group. There are 51 of you from the United States and 49 of you from the international activities. When we look at you from a market-focused point of view, i.e. the direction of your attention relating to businesses within HP, 20 of you are from the Business Systems program, 18 Technical Systems, 27 in Test and Measurement, 9 are generalists, and as you might imagine, the majority of those are from our international programs and some of the smaller countries. 8 Salesforce 12 dealers, 6 analytical, 8 medical, and 4 components. And then if you take another cut of that same 100, 26 major accounts, 19 in value-added programs, 37 end-user sales reps, 6 analytical, 8 medical, and 4 components. And you were selected from 5,000 people, sales reps, district management, people around the world. Certainly an interesting mix, I think, to be sure. And as I said, a very warm and sincere congratulations for an outstanding job in 1986.
Everyone gathered outside for the first group photograph. It was a bit of HP history being preserved for the future.
Not too bright yet, is it? Everybody doing okay? Squinting those eyes a little. Okay. Maybe got 4 in this one. Have a quick shot here, I'll have it all. Okay, sir, you get a little bit closer to that guy. I know you know him, okay? One, two, I'm going to hold your breath, Robin. Okay. $250 fine. One, two, three. Look up here. Other one like it. We're good again. 1, 2, and 7.
There were visits to Monterey's beautiful coastline.
We need to get another.
Oh, there he is. Have a good time, folks.
A chance to get a close look at the fish and wildlife in the unique Monterey Bay Aquarium. There was a tour of the home and haunts of Nobel Prize-winning author John Steinbeck. And there was fun in the sun at the Del Monte Golf Course and the Pebble Beach tennis courts.
Yes, yes. Good fun. The moon, the clear skies, and the Monterey skyline helped to make the second evening of this gala a memorable one. It was a black tie affair at the Monterey Bay Aquarium. The John Youngs and Dean Mortons greeted guests.
You know, we have about 5,000 sales representatives around the world, and you probably are wondering, why am I here? Let me just say a few words about why we thought it was appropriate to establish this annual event called the HP President's Club. You know, I think it's probably fair to say that almost every employee in Hewlett-Packard has an opportunity to do something innovative, to go beyond the normal events of day-to-day business and reach out and make a real difference in our activities. But I think we felt that there is something really quite special about the end of the tentacle and where Hewlett-Packard really interacts directly with our customers. It's a kind of a special coupling there that no one else in our company has something quite like that. There is a very special opportunity and in many ways a very special responsibility that goes with holding this relationship with our customers. So it's I think for that reason that we have established that award. In many ways I think of you as a kind of a free agent. Yeah, a free agent with some strings on them, but you have an awful lot of degree of freedom to conceive of solutions where none existed before, to really create a sales situation where there is only a latent potential that exists. There is the need to having done that, to deflect and characterize the competitors and sort of steer the sale through to its final conclusion. There's a need to orchestrate today a tremendous number of resources as part of your free agent role. You have consultants, you have software people, value-added resellers, all sorts of people, applications people that you have to bring together to bring off a sale, a solution in a way that fully meets the test of customer satisfaction. So our goal tonight then, and with the President's Club, is to really recognize those of you who do it best, and we hope by doing so to recognize you, but also to inspire others to achieve that same level of result. And I hope you make it so easy, make it look so easy, that others will step up to try to follow in your stead in the future. So our criteria for membership then are not simply sales quota, although that's an element of it, and it's certainly partly sales skill that relates to being able to achieve that quota. There are just a lot of other characteristics that go into being a member of the Hewlett-Packard team, and customer satisfaction sort of heads that list. I think it's fair to say that there really is no other reason for being in business except to satisfy customers. So that has to rank at the very top of the list that your colleagues and your peers evaluated in selecting you for this charter group as members of the President's Club. As I said, you got to manage a lot of resources. You're also a member of a team, even though you're kind of that free agent. There is a team effort. Many of you work on major accounts. We have other complementary product lines, so it's a very delicate balance about striking out on your own and yet being a member of a team. You need enthusiastic, positive outlook and becoming that role model, as I indicated, that will encourage others to emulate your own performance. Well, that's a challenging list of characteristics, and all I can say is that of the 5,000 eligible, you are the 100 best we have, and we're just delighted to recognize you here tonight. So with that, let me call up Alan DeKell, who will lead off our award recognition for the Icon Group. Alan?
Thank you, John, and good evening, everyone. Intercon is an interesting part of HP. For those of you that are not directly familiar with it, it spans 4 continents. It covers the countries of Canada, Latin America, and the nations in the Far East. We represent about 16% of HP's business, and certainly have, I think, an exciting territory and a very interesting opportunity for the company. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the President Club members from the Americas. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the President Club members from Asia Pacific.
I'm always sneaking up behind Icon. Big bear. Standing here to call on the old world, trying to bridge between the new and the super new. I'd like to call the first group up here from France, Italy, and the northern region. As you realize, Europe has had a very challenging year, and I believe, John, that we're presenting to you here outstanding performance in those three regions. Ladies and gentlemen, for you, the winners from France, Italy, and the northern region of Europe. Get ready, Germany, the United Kingdom, and the Southeast. Tough, yeah. Come on, you Germans, move. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm proud to present to you the members from Germany, the United Kingdom, and the southern region of Europe.
As most of you know, during 1986 was a reasonably tough business year in the United States. We had a sluggish economy and a tough competitive environment out there. The people that we're going to recognize from the United States averaged over 135% of quota, with many examples over 150% of quota. But it wasn't only their quota achievement. I guess if I was going to try to summarize it in a couple of words, it's that upbeat, enthusiastic attitude and that can-do spirit. And I'm very pleased to present the winners from the United States. We'll be starting with the Eastern region. May I have them come forward, please? Ladies and gentlemen, the winners from the Eastern region. Ladies and gentlemen, the winners from the Southern region. Ladies and gentlemen, the winners from the Midwest region. Really, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to, now that you've met all 100 of them, I'd like to ask all the 100 winners from the President's Club to stand up, please. And we give them one last round of applause. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We're very pleased to see you, and it's my special pleasure to introduce the chairman of the Hewlett-Packard Company, Mr. Dave Packard. Dave?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very pleased to have a chance to be down here and say hello and to congratulate all of you for the outstanding job you've done. I guess you know that Bill Hewlett and I are not very active in the affairs of the company. We've got some good people taking care of things, so we don't have to worry about it very much. But it's always fun to come out and talk to the people that are doing the important work all around the world. And certainly, you are all to be congratulated for the fine job you've done.
Once again, everyone gathered outside for group photographs with Dave and the executive team.
We've saved the best till last, and it's my pleasure to introduce our Chief Operating Officer, Mr. Dean Morton. Dean?
Obviously, Dave's presence here today really emphasizes in no uncertain terms the nature of the recognition that you all have been given in being selected members of the President's Club. I know he was pleased to be here and to be able to extend his appreciation directly to all of you. We are, needless to say, delighted that he found the time to come here and do that and to make this kind of a personal appearance. It really is an important factor, I think, in what has been a tremendous week.
I'd like to close in saying that your field management, Alan, Dick, Franz, Franco, myself, the whole field sales management team is very proud of what you've done. Your first-rate group, and your friends have really enjoyed having you in town for the last 3 days. We even feel a lot better for having you here. We hope you enjoyed it half as much as we enjoyed having you. Have a nice holiday and a safe trip home, and thank you.